I really liked Nikolai's Argon AM Low Fat, which was a bike they were showing. So the Argon is their sort of trail orientated hardtail, so it's pretty aggressive. What they've done is sort of taken the whole long, low and slack thing and made well, their bike very long, very low and very slack. So top tube in a large is something like 650, 660 mil long, I don't know, 64-ish degree head angle. But then what they've done is they've fitted the pinion gearbox with a belt drive, so super low maintenance, a little bit heavy, but the weight is down low in the bike. And then they've built it around the new 27 Plus. So it's a hardtail, so the bigger tire at the back is going to take a bit of the sting out. Nikolai's kind of renowned, especially in the hardtails, for being quite harsh because they use box section aluminium a lot of the time. So it looks like a really rad little bike, which could be quite a lot of fun.
So one of the things that I really like about what's happening this year is that there's been an explosion of super wide range cassettes that really give people a lot of options. One of the newest ones is the E13 TRS, which for 10-speed users offers a 942 range, and for an 11-speed user has a 944 range. Both of them are really light at around 300, 320 grams. They're a lot cheaper than SRAM XX1 or Shimano XTR, and they have a wider range than anything else that's on offer right now. They're convertible between 10 and 11 speed. They're going to be available very soon, and they should make a lot of people pretty happy because they don't have to upgrade their whole drivetrain now.
So Boss have actually released a version of their DeVille fork, which actually now has a new damper from their downhill bike. Boss have always had amazing damping in their mountain bike forks, and this new technology allows them to perform even better. I cannot wait to ride that and see how it does on the trails.
One interesting thing I've seen so far this year is Magura's new Viron electric seat post. It's the first wireless seat post to come to market. It features 125 millimeters of travel, and while a lot of people are turned off to electronics on their mountain bikes, it's got a lot of great features. No wires, installation should be really easy. The company claims it'll run for about 2 months before needing to be recharged, which is great. And if you've got a whole stable of mountain bikes, you only need to invest in one dropper seat post.
Being a keen cross-country racer, my favourite mountain bike product of 2016 is the all-new Focus Raven Max. Now, this is a hardtail, which is kind of not where the fashion in cross-country racing is going, but it's also a hardtail, which is incredibly light. I think the World Cup build that Florian Vogel uses is about 8.4 kilos. He's had great success on it this year in the World Cup, so it shows that although some people think the hardtails are kind of a dying breed, I think this bike shows us a lot of promise for hardtails. It's not quite got the soft tail design like the BMC and the Trek, but there is a bit of deflection built into the seat post and the rear stays to keep you fairly comfortable when you're racing. Lapierre
Spicy, 160mm enduro bike. It's got a great heritage. It's been developed by Nico Vuyes. It's not a looker, but it probably rides really well.
So one new bike I'm excited to ride is Evil Bike's Insurgent. It's a 27.5-inch enduro bike, 151 millimeters rear travel, designed around a 160 fork. Very low, very slack. It uses Dave Weagle's Delta suspension design, which is a pretty good system. So looking forward to trying that out this year.
So a really interesting thing that we saw that was all over Eurobike this year was the Mips System. It's not new for 2016, but it has been absolutely everywhere now. Basically it's a thin liner that sits in between your head and the helmet, and when you fall off and you hit yourself, it actually slows down the rotation of your brain by slipping a little bit, which hopefully means there's going to be less brain injuries. That can only be a good thing.